Hey guys, right into it, man. Yeah, conscious effort's everything, you guys. When it comes to being like selfless or selfish, we've all been there where you're engaged in a conversation and somebody in the group or whatever had something bad happen. Maybe they had to put an animal down that they loved. Maybe they lost a family member or something tragic like that. So when one gets in a conversation like that, you need to be a good listener. And everybody out there, I know you've all witnessed this. You know, someone starts to speak on something and that's fresh, that happened just very recent. And then another person will chime in right away, cut them off, and start talking about them. Oh, I remember when that happened to me, and blah, blah, blah. And then I, and then we, and then me, and then I, and then they go on and just completely disrupt that person who just had a traumatic event happen that needed someone to talk to, that needed a good listener. So you make that conscious effort to put yourself aside no matter what you're going through. And be there for that person. Be a good listener. Don't cut them off. Nobody wants to hear what happened to you 10 years ago. This person needs you. Be a good listener. And trust me, man, everybody, when you see that happen, everyone's just like, that energy just turns bad, and I get it, man. People get caught up, or, if they can relate, they're quick to speak. But that's why I say make that conscious effort to be a good listener no matter what you're going through. If someone calls on you and they need you, shut your mouth. Listen. Speak when appropriate. Show some empathy. Be selfless. Push your pain emotions aside, and it's about the person that's speaking to you. Make it about them. Consciously, you're going to make it about them. Check yourself. And moving along a little bit on this topic, I get it. There's people out there that just, they'll want to reinvent the atom and tell you about it, or like break it down, and you're like, I'm not even interested, bro. And they'll go on for an hour. I'm not if it's irrelevant and annoying, yeah, you can say, hey man, nah, I'm done, like cool, or whatever verbal or word salad you want to use to just like derail that conversation. Because I know people will go on and on to the next, to the next, to the next. And yeah, during those times, it's not about being selfish or selfless. It's just about get to the point. Are we getting anywhere with this? Or are you just like hearing yourself talk? You guys know what I'm talking about. We all got them in our life, and, God love them, you give them some time, but not all the time they want, because it's just like, let's get straight to it, dude. We got a lot to do. All right. Well, anyway, make that conscious effort in all your actions throughout the day. What you think on, check yourself. What you're doing when no one's looking, check yourself. That's character, and the more you check yourself, the more you slam the door on negative thought, unpure thoughts, whatever the case may be, the better you're going to get at it. And the more you clean it up in those areas, the more you're going to be vesselized, for lack of better words, to send a message that's put on your heart. And the more vesselized, the more authentic it is, because it's not just coming from you. That's what being vesselized is. If you can find that state of just making corrective action in your personal life and in all areas the best you can. Work on it, work on it, work on it. Conscious of everything you do. And there's a good purpose behind everything you do. It just builds a better, in my opinion, spiritual connection and energy connection between who you're speaking to and who's watching you. Okay, guys, always want better for you, man. Just got back from earning my day again. Yeah, sun's getting up earlier and earlier. Where I go, unfortunately, the gym doesn't open till 5. And, in the past, it's been, my workouts were at probably 3:30 in the morning when I was at my old place and I had a gym at my house. It was just real convenient. I could just get up, run in there, get it done, and that's it. Now I got to travel 35 minutes just one way. So, and then start a little later. But that's okay. That's okay. I don't care what your schedule is. Get it done, jump into action, and make that conscious effort. When your emotions get in the way, crush them, man. And consciously get moving. Consciously put your body in motion. That's the antidote. You can't sit there and negotiate, man. You just got to jump in and get it done. And honestly, you guys that are jumping on here and doing this, man, I'm so proud of you. And you know what I'm talking about. Just getting more out of the way before the day even starts, when people are still in bed and you've got all this stuff accomplished. And then now you can be your best self for them and the people around you and just get whatever else you need to get done. But get that hardest part out of the day and the rest of the day is easier. All right, you guys, conscious effort always. Love to you and yours.